Hello guys, what does faith and driving in snow have in common? You simply have to just do it and believe you'll make it. That's the reflection of the day. Sometimes it's a little hard to believe, and that's okay. But like driving in snow, we have to believe we can. We have to believe that we can. And I guess we have to practice to drive in the snow. We usually have a parent or somebody smarter than us that can teach us how to survive the winter driving. So we put our trust in somebody else to help us get better at this crazy thing, and then we get in the car and we try, and we might get in the snowbanks and we might crash. But we only learn by doing, so we only believe in believing. It sounds a bit cockle-washy, but I don't think like anything else in life, we've talked about the spiritual and the material parts of our soul, of our being, of our humanness, and our soul needs practice, just like we practice with any of our muscles to do an exercise, like a push-up, for example. One time it's gonna be very small, and then we start getting lower and lower, and we get stronger, and that's how we also grow in virtue of the virtues that we can't see. The virtues are just our habits or our soul muscles, and we can only grow them by doing them, even though we don't know how to. So the story of today, I'll bring you to my calendar in a bit, but there's two stories that we can reflect on this week. The first story that we're gonna talk about today is the Three Magi. These are three well-off men, intelligent men who have studied the stars, and because of their studies of the stars, they know the king is going to be born and that they have to follow a star. Today I'm introducing you to these three guys, or this three guys, or don't mind the mess, these guys. Yeah, they are all in all the nativity sets. They are called the Three Magi, or the Three Magic Kings in Spanish, and they are one of my favorite stories, because I think it's a crazy story. It's wild to actually think of people doing this. So imagine there are three astrologists who, in their studies, find out that the king is coming, or a king is coming that is going to be the savior of the world, the answer of everything. And so they follow a star, and there you get to see the tree. They follow a star that will lead them to him, and they bring three gifts, and boom, there they are. And they find Mary with a baby and Joseph in a stable, because they couldn't find a house in the city, like a normal place to stay. These three guys are royally, like they are not poor like the sheperds. They come from royalty, and they come and they actually say hi to the king before they proceed to look to Jesus. because they are in that same range of importance, I would say, or approx. Don't take my word, I'm not 100% sure, but of any of this, but this is the story of the Bible, and I am not an expert, but I have read it a few many times, and then I see it everywhere, so I know some stuff. So anyways, they find Jesus. This is baby Jesus, and they bring gold, frankincense, and myrrh. This gift, gold representing the divinity of Jesus, frankincense, gold to representing the royalty of Jesus as king, frankincense representing the divinity of Jesus, just as we put incense in all temples where the prayer goes up with it to the heavens. We burn stuff to get rid of bad vibes. That's the same idea. This is Jesus, with whom through whom we will get to God, which I think is beautiful. And then the last one, myrrh, I actually wasn't sure what it was, so I had to Google it. And a really cool thing, myrrh is it's also like a type of incense, but it was also used as a baby oil with this fragrance, and it's also an analgesic. That means that cleans bacteria kind of thing, which I think it's pretty cool. The meaning of Jesus is an like a medicine, something that will kill bacteria away from our souls. So anyways, that's the story that I will leave you today with. We're in the topic of faith in Advent, so I figure let's bring you the craziest faithful story, and then I will find you a quote, and that will be it for today. I hope you're having a good Advent, and thank you for joining us. If you haven't heard these stories before, well, it's a pleasure for me to tell you what I believe in. I know it does sound a bit crazy, but if you believe it, it's pretty cool. Simply, I mean, yes, I don't know if there's a lot of physical proof of Jesus being on earth, and there's a lot of miracles that could point to all of this as being true. If I was to put my bets on any afterlife theories out there, I think this one is my most convincing one, and the most positive one. So even if it's not real, it's still the one that will allow me to live a happier life. So that's why I prefer this faith, and this is why I'm sharing it with you, because it makes me happy. And don't stop watching tomorrow. We are going to have not the Spoke 50, but an interview with Brie. We'll be making cookies, delicious, yummy, sugary cookies, and how to decorate it, all her tips. She's an excellent baker. I trust her with all my baking and all my children. She's the godmother for my kid, and a beautiful person. And my goddaughter, actually. From her confirmation. It's not this sponsor. I was her sponsor. I call her my goddaughter anyways. Our leader in mom's groups. She really is an excellent person, and I'm very glad that you get to meet her and that you get to know how to make good cookies like she does. So don't stop watching tomorrow. And what else? We have that new crazy idea about doobies for tents. Thank you if you come. Save your date is the December 18th. You can meet me, Kelly, and Craig from the Warm Valley Project, and Kelly from the Greens Lounge. And I actually don't know the name of the people at Wild Rice. I'll get you their name soon. You get to meet us at Pipe Dreams on George Street. Bring a tent. We'll give you some doobies, and then do your shopping downtown. Maybe SOS, Plangles right there, Providence, Flavor, Tribal Voices, all these great shops where Watson and Lou, perfect for gifts. So do that this December 18th. Mark it down. I'd love to actually meet you in person if you've been watching these things and you live in Peterborough. I would love to meet you. I love to meet new people. So let's do that. Yes, that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Thursday. Remember when I said sometimes you just open the book and that's the quote you need to read? That's exactly what just happened. So I'm here telling you the quote. What a nice thing. I really hope you are enjoying this and that you're watching it. Let me put you here. My kitchen is not as awful as usual. Still garbage from last night. Not as bad as the normal. And I was playing with lipstick while I was working. I found new Sephora lipstick. I forgot about it. So I'm playing with it and it's not doing well. My lips get super dry in winter. So I have my lip balms. If you need a lip balm, shoot me a message. I make lip balms too. On this side, I have a bunch of beauty products that you can take. I think I just need it in the winter. I don't really need it in the summer, but in the winter, I'm like a prune. No, the pasita raisin. I'm a raisin. I just dry out. Disgusting. So I make a lavender cream and nice little oils for the face. If you're interested, yeah, just shoot me a message. But here's our faith quote. Ready? From the time that I began to learn something of your wisdom, I did not conceive you, God, in the shape of the human body. I always shunned this and was glad when I found the same concept in the faith of our spiritual mother, your Catholic Church. But how otherwise to conceive of you I could not see. I am a mere man, and a man with profound defects, was trying to think of you, the supreme, sole and true God. With all my heart I believed you to be incorruptible, immune from injury and unchangeable. Although I did not know why and how, it was clear to me and certain that what is corruptible is inferior to that which cannot be corrupted. What is immune